Yeah, they have a story with the Krang invasion, because they're now called Krangs instead of Utroms like in the original comics. Oh. That's what Krang species is.
Utroms?
We never knew what his species was called in the cartoon, in the original one, that is.
He was just Krang.
Yeah. Because we saw some of his other species in one episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Musketeers episode. But they were never named. That car's gonna run over me. I just know it. Oh, okay, it's not that car. Ha! It's probably the blue car then. Yep! Haha, you're not gonna fool me this time.
Look out, they're shooting beans!
Yeah. But a lot of the time they don't really focus on the Krang storyline at all. They're mainly focusing on filler to bring in new mutants. We are going to mutate new characters. We're going to mutate characters that weren't even mutated before.
Yeah, I saw, like, the toy line, they have all these, like,
yeah, that's all for the toy line.
make more...
You should grab that. I mean, you don't really need it since infinite credits and all, but... I guess it wouldn't hurt. Ah!
Yeah, because when I looked at, like... I was looking for Guardians of the Galaxy figures. I looked at the Ninja Turtles. I was like, man, they got a lot of these guys. Like, I saw some of the originals from when the Playmates did them, but then...
Well, Playmates still does them. Playmates is the one who has the say over them.
Oh, so the 1990 Playmates... Ow!
And that's what problem is. The new cartoon just focuses too much on that and not on the story. I've seen a lot of people, go, these shows are just toy commercials, and that's the main problem. That's all the new Ninja Turtles cartoon really is.
Such a sad world we live in.
And yeah, I know the other two, the original series, obviously, that was made because it was to support the toy line in the first place. But more than half the time, they aren't even fighting characters made for the toy line. They're just fighting generic scientists and mobsters. And then...
Oh, thanks, April! You know, if you're into that thing, if you're kind of like, into interspecies
and then
relationships,
the later series, the second one, the one that had the 4Kids actors, 2003, the toy line wound up causing that to get retooled all the time. That's why they turned it into Fast Forward.
Which one?
The 2003 one. And then,
was that like, it was like still animated, it wasn't CG?
Yeah. And then they had them go into cyberspace for the final season, which I only saw one episode of that. Where they go into an online RPG, and they team up with, what's his name, Hun? But they don't know it's Hun, so they're all friends and they get along. And coincidentally, the 2012 cartoon ripped that off, because they also went into an RPG, except unlike the 2003 cartoon, that was just made to advertise a toy line, because they made a whole fantasy Ninja Turtle figures where they're wizards and warriors and barbarians and whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw those toys too.
Yeah.
But the originals, like, they had those, like, it was like they came out with, you know, Raph is like a Marine, Dawn is a sailor.
Yeah. But they never forced all that stuff into the cartoon like the Nick Show does.
Yeah.
And it's funny that I've seen a lot of people with a bit of double standards online, and I've seen them trash other cartoons for being toy commercials, yet they completely praise the new Ninja Turtles one, going, no, this one's good, it's really... Even though they trashed other shows for being based on toys. Yeah, this one, they defend non-stop, and I go... And I'm not naming names, but... It's funny how they completely look the other way for this POS.
That's the theme of the internet, double standards, you know. What is it? The internet is the home of the hypocrite?
Yeah.
Ah! My shell!
Yeah, this is where I made it the first time I played this. I mean, the farthest I made it, starting from the beginning. And then the next time I played, I was... on the skateboarding level, which is right after this. Away!
That's awesome. We're fighting helicopters with kicks and nunchucks. Ah!
Okay. Yeah. Ow. Sad thing is, Nickelodeon tries to sweep the 2003 cartoon under the rug. Because they actually did a marathon of it back in December, but they only showed the first 2 seasons.
How many seasons were there?
7. And since they bought the rights, which Lionsgate still owns the rights for the 87 cartoon, but Nickelodeon has the rights to Paramount and Viacom have the rights to the 2003 series in addition to the new one. And the old DVDs are out of print. They go for $200-something online.
Dang. Oh no, Splinter!
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like Townsend Coleman to me. Even with the voice heavily altered with the synthesizers. Because we hadn't yet perfected that technology yet. Not until the 90s.
It was funny, I finally watched The Burbs.
Oh,
and
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, and Corey Feldman, I'm just like, oh, he's just playing Donatello, but...
And what's her name? Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, she's in it.
And of course, what's his name? The guy who's in every single movie Joe Dante directs, because he's one of his pals. Dick Miller.
Well, that's all Hollywood is a collection of friends and associates. I think Johnny Depp's in every Tim Burton movie.
And what's her name? Helena
Well, that's his
Bonham
wife.
Carter.
You know, she happens
Or
to be doing the director.
Or like Michael Caine's in every Christopher Nolan movie.
See? You know? See, this is the trick to Hollywood. Move to Hollywood, become friends with everybody, and they'll put you in your movie. Why haven't I used my formula? I don't know.
Yeah, what's another one?
I hate Hollywood. That's why I don't want to go there.
Everyone's movie. I'm trying to think. Alright, I was talking about the 2003 cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to...
So, Nickelodeon has the
Random.
rights, and the old DVDs are out of print. And they're finally releasing episodes on DVD, but they're just little 3-episode discs. They aren't complete seasons or even half-season sets.
Yeah.
Man, that's like when Disney first released Goof Troop on DVD.
Oh, they just selected a few and...
Yeah, at least now they have most of it out. Because they re-released it finally through the Disney Movie Club and in stores.
Oh.
So I think they have about 40 or 50 episodes available now. Okay. I'm running low, so I'm gonna get... Ah! Pizza! Pizza is good. Whoa, did that just...
Oh.
I remember this guy from the cartoon. I don't think he had a name though, he was just Stone Warrior. He was only in the 4th episode. Yeah, his boss, General Trey, which he's also a boss in this. You fight him right before Krang the Shredder. He appeared a couple more times. And he had his action figure, that too. But looked nothing like the TV show or game version. Action figure General Trey was ugly.
No!
Wow, this is only going to be a little over half an hour. This is short. Oh yeah, I got the last hit. We rescued you, Master.
Hey!
Thank you, my turtle.